Confession is not just about admitting guilt, it's about freeing your soul from the weight of secrets. Don't miss a single shocking truth. Hit subscribe to Tears and Truth and turn on notifications. The story begins. It was a quiet Tuesday night in the suburbs of Maplewood, New Jersey, the kind of night where the only sounds were the distant hum of the highway and the occasional bark of a dog. But what happened next would shatter the illusion of safety forever. I never thought I'd need a doorbell camera. Maplewood was one of those towns where people left their doors unlocked and kids played outside until dusk. But after a string of break-ins 3 blocks over, my wife, Lisa, convinced me to get one. Just for peace of mind, she said. I installed the Nest Cam myself, right above the front door. It had motion detection, night vision, and a 2-way speaker, pretty standard stuff. The first few nights, it only caught raccoons and the occasional delivery guy. Then, on the 4th night, at 2:17 a.m., my phone buzzed violently. Motion detected, front door. I groaned, half asleep, and tapped the notification. The live feed loaded, showing a shadowy figure standing on my porch. My stomach dropped. The person wasn't trying the door. They weren't checking for packages. They were just standing there, completely still. The camera's infrared lit up their face just enough to make out the features. Oh my god. It was my neighbor, Derek. Derek lived 2 houses down, a quiet, middle-aged guy who kept to himself. We'd exchanged hellos at the mailbox, sometimes chatted about the weather. He'd never given me a single reason to distrust him, but here he was, in the dead of night, staring directly into the camera like he wanted me to see him. Then he reached into his jacket. My breath caught. Was that a crowbar? Before I could react, the feed glitched just for a second, and when it came back, Derek was gone. I sat up, heart pounding. Did he leave? Or was he already inside? I grabbed my phone, finger hovering over 911, when I heard it creak. The sound came from the kitchen. Someone was in my house. I froze. Every muscle in my body locked up. The creak had been unmistakable, the old floorboard near the fridge, the one that groaned if you stepped on it just right. Lisa stirred beside me. Babe, she mumbled. I clamped a hand over her mouth, my eyes wide. Don't move. She tensed, instantly awake. I held up my phone, showing her the paused footage of Derek on the porch. Her face went pale. Another sound, this time the soft click of a drawer sliding open. They weren't here to steal. They were searching for something. I slowly reached for the baseball bat under the bed, my mind racing. Why would Derek break in? We weren't close, but we weren't enemies. Did he think we had cash? Jewelry? Then it hit me. The safe point 2 weeks ago, Lisa's aunt had passed away, leaving her a small inheritance, mostly family heirlooms and a few grand in cash. We tucked it all in a fireproof safe in the closet. Had we mentioned it to anyone? Had Derek heard us? A floorboard groaned again, closer this time. I had 2 choices, call the cops and wait, or confront him myself. I made my decision. Gripping the bat, I crept toward the bedroom door, Lisa clutching her phone behind me. Ready to dial 911. I peered into the hallway. Darkness. Then, a shadow moved near the kitchen. I lunged. The bat connected with something solid, a thud, a grunt of pain. The shadow reeled back, crashing into the counter. Dishes rattled. Derek. I roared, flicking on the lights. There he was, clutching his ribs, his face twisted in shock. But what made my blood run cold wasn't the crowbar at his feet. It was the photo in his hand. A picture of me. Not just me from years ago, in a place I tried to forget. You recognize it, don't you? Derek wheezed, his voice eerily calm despite the pain. Lisa gasped. What the hell is that? My throat went dry. The photo was from my time in the military, a deployment I never talked about. A mission gone wrong. Derek's eyes burned into mine. You left him there. You left my brother to die. The room spun. No, this wasn't a robbery. This was revenge. 10 years ago, I was part of a covert ops team in Syria. Our mission was simple, extract a high-value target. But things went sideways. We got ambushed. In the chaos, one of our guys, Private Daniel Hargrove, took a bullet. He was bleeding out, screaming for help. But the extraction chopper was already overloaded. The order came down, leave him. I could have fought it. I could have refused. But I didn't. I followed orders. Daniel died alone in the desert, and Derek? Derek was his older brother. All these years, Derek hissed, I thought you were dead too. Then I saw you at the neighborhood barbecue last summer. That tattoo on your arm, the unit insignia. That's when I knew. Lisa was crying now. Babe, is this true? I couldn't speak. The guilt I'd buried for a decade was clawing its way out. Derek picked up the crowbar. You don't deserve this life. You don't deserve her. Continue to the final confrontation? Part 5, Redemption or Ruin? 650 words, the crowbar swung. I dodged, tackling Derek to the ground. We wrestled, fists flying, until a gunshot rang out. Bang. We both froze. Lisa stood in the doorway, my old service pistol trembling in her hands. The bullet had lodged in the ceiling. The cops are coming, she whispered. It's over. Derek slumped, the fight draining out of him. Tears streamed down his face. He was just a kid. 19 years old, I couldn't hate him. I understood. When the police arrived, Derek confessed everything. He wasn't here to steal. He was here to make me hurt the way he had, but as they cuffed him, he looked at me one last time. Do you even regret it? The answer came instantly, every damn day. Derek nodded as if that was all he needed to hear. As for me? I finally confessed the truth to Lisa and to myself. Some wounds never heal, but maybe, just maybe, they can stop bleeding, the END. Or is it? Was Derek justified? Could you forgive him? Sound off in the comments. For more chilling confessions, subscribe to Tears and Truth, where every story cuts deeper than the last.